We are back here at the community basic school. We've been here a couple of times and we've realized that the school have been putting in much effort to curb in sanitation issues and challenges. So far, we've also gotten our small design to aid in sanitation in the school. It is one of the topmost priority of the headmaster of the school since we've come here. We've realized that they've been engaging in several cleanup exercises in the school environment. So we decided that since there are not enough dustbins on ground, we've also designed these dustbins made from gallons. These dustbins will be hung on trees where it will be accessible for students to drop in waste as they play around it. One of our major targets is that before we leave here, each classroom should have one of these, and each tree on the school environment should have one of these dustbins. So this is economical, and we are going to be teaching the students on how to design this. In case this is damaged, we'll be teaching some of the students how to design this after this presentation with the headmaster.
Good morning. My name is Dustin Raymond. I am the headmaster of Koforidua Babiani and a basic school. It's nice meeting you guys. Today, this session is about students from the University of Development Studies who have come over for one of their projects to aid them in their academic work. I will start by introducing the school and how it came by. This school was actually established in 1986. It's been running for over the 39 years. There's been successive head teachers. I just took over the school in the past 2 years. Over the course of the 2 years, we have done quite a lot to improve most of the things that are pertaining to education. But on a more critical note, which is actually bordered on the project that these students are doing, is the sanitation part. Over the course of the 2 years, we've actually made some progress in clearing the environment, making sure that trees are available. We have some water facility available. Windows and others are being fixed. We are very hopeful that we will get what is needed to aid us in making sure that sanitation is of the utmost importance here. Now, these students, as you have seen them, they have come, and one of the key things that they want to help us with is on the sanitation. Through this project, they have been able to donate about 6 dustbins, which were actually handmade from the local environment for use in the school. I am very hopeful that these dustbins will go a long way to help augment the sanitation conditions in the school, and I pray that the students will use it more judiciously. This project, through the study of the students who came around, we have been able to figure out various ways that sanitation could be improved. One of them, a pit where we could be keeping our refuse. We also need other materials where we could use to gather these rubbish on campus. We are hopeful that moving forward, we will get some sort of help to augment the little that especially these students have put in, so that sanitation will improve in the school. Let me also use this opportunity to advocate that other students who are around far can also use these to bring out the best in their students, make sure that they use the local resources within their means to solve challenging issues that we find in our communities.
My name is Amos, a student from UDS, University for Development Studies. We've been brought here for a very important program, which is the TTFPP program, the third trimester field practical program. came here with very good intention of making this designated dustbin made by our group 87. When we came here, we realized that though there are some means of getting or disposing waste, but we also thought as a group to come out with this initiative, which we think that is very accessible to the student. Actually, it's a way of appreciation to the school. Talking about sanitation is very important. It's a hallmark in everywhere we find ourselves in. We need to keep our environment because there's a saying that cleanliness is next to godliness. So with this actually kept on the tree, students can move with anything that they have at all, then put it inside or dispose it inside. Then the main dustbin, which is the bigger one, will be used for the collection, and after that, it will be disposed at the waste bin.
On the part of the toilets, we have actually 8 seats or so, where we have the teachers on, the girls, then the boys. A washroom for the boys. As for the girls on, a part toilet, and then the same washroom. But if you look at it, it is in a very dilapidated condition. We need help to be able to fix some of these things. The community, they use it. The other day when I was passing, one old man, that was the day that I met Awudi, he was just coming right from the toilet, going. So yes, water was a very serious issue when I got here. We were coming to host a sporting event here, and I realized we must get water, and if we get it, it was going to help. So measures were put in place. In fact, the community, as at the time by themselves, was not having water.
Wow.
So, according to my investigation, we were able to get someone who was actually using the tap at Babiani. So we followed up, and we were able to get us this water system. We've been using it since that time. I think that was around November 2023.
Wow. That's about 2 years ago.
Good. So since then, we've been using it. Unfortunately, about 2 months to the closing, someone broke the actual tap. So the intent is to erect this structure here. This one, in the meantime, is too short. So the intent is that we will add another block on top, bring it up a little, then we will lay the pipe directly into it, use it as a reservoir, then we build something like a platform where they can fetch the water. I believe that education encompasses everything that the individual goes through. And so, as students, diverse exposure is very, very important. And I believe this is what this project is all about. To come to the community, actually come to have a feel about what is going on, so that the education that you will have, you will use it to solve the challenges that the community is facing. So, it is a very good project. I have, in a way, also learned quite a bit through your interaction with us over here, and I believe that you have also learned a lot. So, all in all, it's a win-win for us, and I believe that it is something that must be promoted, must be adopted, and financed, so that students can actually understand what the community is and how it works, so that when they come back to it as workers, they will not find themselves on the wrong side.
I'm making noise. when we came here, we realized that the school, they were not having enough dustbins, or let me say they were not having dustbins. So as developers, we thought it wise that we can't just come looking at sanitation or like school like this. We can't just come and walk around without saying anything about the sanitation. So after everything, we went back home and thought about this and came with these self-made dustbins to help what in the management of the waste, like when it's come to the school, or even not the school and the community itself. So these dustbins, it was made by we the students, and looking at it, is not costly, or it's not like you have to use any money or this, and this is economically. You just look for jerry cans, design it and everything, and even the design, the painting, like you can see that we painted everything, and it was the help of the headmaster. He really helped us in doing the painting and all those stuff. So this one is just like to say thank you to him for everything. Like we really appreciate the way he received us. It really cleared things or paved ways for us in the in taking the data and everything in the school. So we appreciate and hope that like whatever we learned from him or the other masters will really help us in many ways. So we appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much.